We made somewhere around 1.7 crores profit last year, financial year 2021. So we managed somewhere around, now we are managing somewhere around 3.5 to 4 crores. So we
Okay.
started with
Hello, everyone. Welcome to GenZ Hub. Today we have with us Sujith Nadig. Hey, Sujith.
hi Anirudh.
Hi, hi. How are you?
Doing good, man. Doing good. So it's been a great month, great year last year. So
Uh,
yeah.
yeah, so Sujith is an old friend of mine. We were classmates back in school, and we also studied together in PU college, which was, for 2 years, I guess. So
Yes.
Sujith is a successfully established entrepreneur. I guess I can call you an active trader, right?
Yeah, definitely. You can call me an active trader.
Yeah. Tell me something about yourself, Sujith.
So basically, I'm from Bangalore. We are from Bangalore. We Optionables are from Bangalore, and my name is Sujith. Okay, so I'll just start with my introduction. My name is Sujith. So I'm from Bangalore, and I have studied my biotech engineering. I'm nowhere related to what I'm doing, what I have studied, and what I have been doing now. So that is my brief introduction. I did my biotech engineering from Sagar College of Engineering, and my schooling was from Auden School, then Kumarins, then my PU was from Sri Kumarins Children's Home. So that was my education, and my degree was in Danand Sagar College of Engineering. So now I co-founded Optionables Fintech LLP with my co-founder Saket Ramakrishna in the year 2019. So that is a proprietary trading firm wherein we trade actively in stock market and we generate returns. We are basically derivative traders. Derivatives are something which derives its value from the underlying assets like equities. So that is what we do as of now currently, and we train people how to trade in stock market. We have a 2 month mentorship program wherein we teach people to trade in stock market, how to trade and how not to trade. That is the gist of my story.
Yeah, so optionables fintech, is it anywhere like an asset management company? Do you handle other people's money as well?
No, it's not an asset management company. So for that, for us to be an asset management company, there are a lot of rules and regulations which we have to follow, and
Hmm.
there are a lot of the criteria which we have to fulfill, like net worth of an individual, net worth of the company. So these are the things which we are not yet qualified. That means that we need somewhere around 20-25 crores net worth of individuals. So
Hmm.
we are not that big as of now. So what we do is we are an LLP, so we don't trade for others. Instead, we trade for our own fund, and we train people. Instead, we can teach people.
Hmm.
Instead of handling their funds, we teach them how to trade.
Okay. So yeah, how has your journey been so far? Like, could you tell the audience more about that?
Okay, so I and Saket, we started our trading career. I started my trading career in 2016 when I started my engineering. So I thought when I was doing my engineering, there must be some other thing which I can look forward to. So that's when I found him. We had similar interests of because he is my schoolmate. He has done his commerce. He was my schoolmate from 8, 9, 10, and he moved on to commerce background. I moved on to science background. But later
If
one
I'm
day,
not wrong, even he also studied in Kumaran, the PUC,
yes,
commerce. Yeah.
PUC, Kumarin School, Kumarin's PUC.
Okay.
So it was that way. So we had similar interests. Then we worked things upon. So that is how we started Optionable. So in 2017, we started with a sum of 22,500 to
Sorry.
25,000. That was we started with a sum of 22,500 to 25,000. That was the range we collected from our family and friends.
Okay.
So we
Okay.
collected 500 bucks from each of them, and that
Hmm.
is how we started our trading journey.
Okay.
So yeah, yeah, that was way
So
back in 2017.
okay. Okay. So the company you guys established the moment you started trading, or you took some time?
No. We took 2 years to establish.
Okay.
So in our college life, it was just like a hobby,
Hmm.
moreover, because we thought we'll be taking some risk now. If it doesn't work out, we have our job to do. We'll be having after 3 or 4 years, we have that job. We'll repay everyone from that job. So that was the risk we took. I think we started being serious by the end of third year, So that was the turning point. That was when we thought of formalizing it. We thought
Mhm.
we have more responsibility in whatever, because people started to recognize us. They
Mhm.
started to come to us and they were like, "Can I invest? Can you trade for me?" So that is when we realized that okay, we are making some other small impact to people also. So that's when we started to formalize things in 2019 December 18. So that's when we registered it as an LLP firm.
2018,
So we
you formally came up with Optionables.
2019.
19. Okay. Okay. So you guys trade for others as well. Like you guys take people's money and you trade for them on behalf of them,
No,
or you teach them side by
no,
side.
we don't trade for them. Instead,
Ah.
we teach them how to trade.
Because that is really risky, right? I mean, uh,
Because
trading for others.
people have money. Those people who have money don't understand the risk. So we don't want to take the risk of not knowing them not knowing anything. So whoever comes, we tell you have to be ready to take in the losses also, because loss is part of a game. Without loss, you won't be able to make money. So that is when, because we as a trader, we don't believe that we can be 100% right. We are right only 60% of the time. It's all about probability. We are right only 60% of the times, and if when we are right, we make sure that we make it big rather than losing. So when we
Mhm.
lose, we know how much we are losing. So that is the beauty of stock market. If you are losing, you need to know when to get out of the trade. If you're not, you don't know when to get out of the trade, that is when you're stuck with a losing trade. So we know when to get out of the trade, so we cut
Mhm.
out our trades very with 2 or 3% loss, whatever we can afford to take. So that is how we let our winning trade run.
Okay. Okay. So many of our audience, not just our audience, mainly people everywhere, millennials and Gen Z people mainly. So what they think is just finish a degree and just get a job and just get settled in life, like settle for just a 9 to 5 job. So the whole perspective of this channel is to put out the perspectives of people like the Generation Z people, like our age people. So you have taken a career which is completely like out of the box, which is completely different, which is very rare. The fact is that before COVID, the number of traders, Indian traders from India were very less, but after COVID, because people started, like working from home and they've been at home for
They
almost
have
a
a lot
year.
of time. Yeah.
Yeah, they have a lot of time. They started developing a lot of skills, and the number of like the registrations for these broker accounts have increased gradually. So, what is your say on this? Where people should get into this field, which is the investing in stock market, or basically investing, or how should it go about in the future? What is your ideology?
So I feel that as a student, we need to be taught about investing in stock market and how to open an account, how to start investing, how to pick stocks, because investing is something which everyone should know. I think that's the negative part of our education, that we don't get to know what, because see, in my class only, let's take my class, so that my example, from an engineering background, no one will come into investing in their when they are studying. So they'll come to investing only when they start earning money, and when they have something to save. When they have excess money, that is when they realize that they need to do with something extra money. So that is the little bit of hindered part. So what I feel that going forward, we need to put this in our education system, wherein investing in stocks, how to pick the stocks, how to invest in stocks for longer run, not trade, but how to invest in stocks, how to pick the stocks for a longer run will be a beneficial one for everyone, because that is how wealth is created. Wealth is not created overnight. It is created in the series of years. You give time to compound. That is how you do.
Yeah, why I ask this question is because generally our parents, or like our parents, people above 45 or 50 years of age, generally their notion about things like this is the only way for them to invest is in safe investments, as in like in FD or other things. But investing in stocks is basically high risk but high return. So they actually kind of consider investing in stocks as sheer gambling and nothing else. So, which is even according to me, is kind of like a wrong way to think, because we are basically indirectly contributing towards the economy, right, by investing more in stocks and all that. So, yeah, this was I wanted to ask about your training. So you told you basically train people as to what stocks to pick, how to trade, and all those things. So what goes about in your training schedule? How do you like? From where do you start, and what can people expect out of your training classes?
Okay. So our training program is as simple as possible. We try to keep everything as simple as possible because it is the easiest way to learn. So what we do
The
in our
Warren
training
Buffett's
program,
motto,
yeah,
right? Keep it as simple as possible.
yes, keep it as simple as possible because that is how you make money. We at Optionables keep it very simple, very easy to understand, but we do it in a disciplined way. That's how we stand out from the crowd. Uh, so in our mentorship program or training program, we divide it into a two level program, wherein first month it will be completely of learning, learning from scratch. No, even if you don't know anything about stock market, we'll be there to teach you from the beginning. So that is the first month. First week will be the basics of stock market and basics of options and futures. So whatever you need, the basics in a different perspective. So that is how we have designed this course. That will be the one. And in second week you will be learning a few simple strategies which we deploy at Optionables. And the third week will be few complex strategies which we deploy at Optional, because whatever deploy, it will be both of simple and little bit of complex. So these are the two things which we will be teaching you. There won't be any we won't be hiding any strategies which we don't do. It's everything what we do. That is the reason we'll be live every day on YouTube. And the fourth week will be how to build an algo system. So how do you build a system? Because in this advanced stage you need to know what is algorithmic trading. How do you write derive a strategy, what and all back tests you need to do it. So that will happen in fourth week. So you learn this in 4 weeks course of time. And next 1 month, because what we feel is learning, theoretically learning is something which you can't comprehend when you have it, when you go on the field, if you don't know what, when to do and what to do. So that is what we thought, that we thought we'll be giving 1 month of 1 month of training for them, so that in second complete month, they will be trading with us. We will be teaching them, we'll be telling them these are the scenarios you'll be coming up to, and what to do when these scenarios come in. They'll be trading with us. If they have loss, even we'll be having the loss, how to recover those loss, how to come out with profitable trade. If they are a profit, how to preserve the profit. If you are in loss, how to cut out the loss. So these are the main things which we'll be making sure we'll train them, uh, and make them understand the trading psychology part even more in the second month. So these are the things which they can expect, because everyone thinks that trading is a simple game or a gambling game. But no, if you do it in the right way, it's a science. It's a disciplined way to make money. It's a disciplined way to build a business. So that is what we have thought, because last 1 year market has taught us really amazing things. We have learned what discipline is from 18 years of, from 23 years of our life, when our parents tell do it in a disciplined way. We didn't bother to listen. But 3 years in market, yeah, it definitely has taught us. And it has taught us how to be humble. And it has taught us you can't make money every time. Because that is because a few of the times continuously we had lost somewhere around 20-25 lakhs in a period of 1 week. So we have lost. We don't tell that we have made money every time. uh, Last COVID March, I think. Yeah, March, if I'm not wrong. So before COVID, we were sitting with a profit of around somewhere around 40 lakhs, 45 lakhs. In that COVID fall, when we didn't stick on to the plan what we had made, we wiped out 25 lakhs of our profit. So that
I
was
guess
the
even if
phase.
I guess even if you guys went according to the plan, inevitably you would have lost money in that
Yeah,
stretch, right?
but it would be cut off to 5 lakhs.
Okay, okay.
We
But
have lost, but not
yeah,
to the extent.
extent. Yeah,
So
okay.
that is when, yeah, not to that extent. So that is when we realized markets is much bigger than whatever you think. So that is when we stick on to the plan what we make. We have a little bit of something called as risk management, and
Hmm.
that is the main thing. So
Okay.
that whenever there will be 3 to 4% of your loss of capital, please stop trading for that day, because tomorrow you can come back, start fresh. If you keep on trading, if you remain straight, then that is when you will lose entire capital.
Yeah. So if I were to ask you, how much is Optionables worth right now? How much money you guys have made? Would you be able to tell us?
Definitely, I have put a video on YouTube. You guys
Yeah.
can follow us on you. Like yesterday, I put a last year financials. So we made somewhere around 1.7 crores profit last year, financial year 2021. So we managed somewhere around now we are managing somewhere around 3.5 to 4 crores. So we
Okay.
started with 50 lakhs last financial year. So we have come up all the way to 4.
GG, bro. That's a lot of money for anyone to digest. That's really good for
Yeah,
you guys. Yeah.
yeah.
One more thing I want to ask. See, I follow you guys on both Instagram and YouTube, and I saw that you guys are more inclined towards derivatives, which is options and futures, when compared to just equities. So why is that that you guys are more inclined towards futures and options, or mainly derivatives? What is the reason behind you guys concentrating more on options rather than simply investing in stocks? What is the reason?
Okay, so in equity trading, you need to know something called as technical analysis. You need to know the direction of stock where it is headed to. We are not good at that. We are good at math. We are good at probability. So probability and all, where can I put in? That is in derivatives. So derivatives are the segment. It's derived from basically equities. We trade in Nifty and Bank Nifty mainly. Nifty is combination of 50 stocks. Bank Nifty is combination of 12 banking stocks. So we trade these options of Nifty and Bank Nifty. So we thought that we are good at math. So deriving statistical model for math, backtesting it is our cup of tea rather than following some technical analysis or how what the stock would do. We definitely invest in stocks. We invest in good quality stocks for the longer run because we believe that investing in good quality stocks is definitely the way to build wealth, because you can't trade in derivatives with 50 crores or 100 crores, because that is when your volumes dry up when you go to that level.
Mhm.
But in equities, definitely you can go till to 1,000 crores, 10,000 crores, 1 lakh crore. So that is the thing. We have two segments. One segment will be investing. We invest our profits for a longer run, growth generation. So that will be the one case, and we trade in derivatives to generate short term returns. So these are the two main asset class what we do: one investing, one trading. In funds we have, we invest in quality companies. We pick market leaders in different across various segments. So we put money on them, and next thing, we get collateral from the stocks we have, and then we with that collateral we trade for generating little more return. So we aim at generating 30 to 40% return from derivatives every year, not more than that, because that is not feasible generating more than that.
Not practically.
Practically not feasible. But last year it was an exceptional year. We generated somewhere around 150%, but it's not possible every year.
Yeah. So yeah, what is your current stance on economy? Do you think because of COVID we saw that dip in like Nifty? It was down to 7K, and Sensex was it basically plunged a lot, and because of the and later we also saw an instance amazing recovery and all that, and now because of the second wave of COVID-19, again things are like it's lagging behind. So do you think we'll be able to tackle it economically, and the government is going to take care of this, or again is it going to be like the same run as previous year, which is 2020?
No, it's definitely not. It's not going to be the same like 2020, because 2020 was the first time. That was the first time when we had overall pandemic all over the world. So we needed time to set up hospitals, set up staffs. So that was the time we required. That is the reason markets took a hit, because markets didn't know what would happen after 1 year. So that is when the markets always discounts the future. So it always considers the future and acts today, because markets will it doesn't like uncertainty. Markets doesn't like uncertainty. And going forward, since we know what we can do, how we can control the COVID, how we can get proper vaccine, because in 2020 we didn't have vaccine, but in 2021 we have vaccine. We have more of pros than cons. So we know how to handle the situation. I think government knows how to handle the situation, and they won't be putting restrictions to economic activities. If there is too much of adverse effect, that is when I think government will step down and put down some restrictions. Otherwise, they are well equipped to make sure that all the economic activities sustain and continues. And going forward in next 5 to 10 years, I think our India will be actually a good investment spot. So that is why even we are putting all our money in good companies now, putting
Mhm.
as much as possible, because in next 5 to 10 years it's a great way to build wealth, because
Mhm.
Tesla coming over to India, so that is one
Mainly
of the
Bangalore. Yeah.
signs. Yeah, so that is one of the signs. So if you are backing good companies, that is these are the companies which will grow.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So that is your stance on economy, which is, yeah, I think even I agree with that. For beginners of stock market, they generally the notion is there is a division between where they should put the money in different financial instruments, like in stocks, which is equities, or in fixed deposit or recurring deposit or mutual funds. So people they invest certain percentage of money, they allocate percentages. What do you think stock market beginners should do?
So let me give an example of how I started doing it. So initially, let me assume that I was getting 30K as a salary. I'm talking about salaried employee, or 20K as a salary. So what you can do is, if you don't have anything to rent or something, you can save 5,000 in FD and put around 7.5K on stock market and equities as well as mutual funds. Both the thing, if you don't know how to pick stocks, you can go with good mutual funds. But I prefer going with good quality companies rather than mutual fund, because you will save a lot of money there. And next 5% will be somewhere next 5,000, then spend 2.5 to 3K on yourself to build you. Then, because that is what is required, you
Investing
have
in
to
yourself,
spend some
yes.
yourself is very much essential. So that is what I follow, because if you don't have to, you spend on yourself on good things, not on something which is not relevant. So that is how I classify my investment types. I'll be saving 5,000 out of 20,000, what I get, and 7.5 k as my in stock market investments in mutual funds as well as equities. And gold and all, it's not that required now, because it's not asset class for youngsters like us. So these are the two main things what I would like to tell.
Okay. Finally, actually, I have one more question. Sorry for taking much of your time. The new cryptocurrency era which has started. So where do
Yeah.
you stand? Like, do you, because so many people are against it and so many people are for it, and does it seem rational to you to start investing in cryptocurrency or something like
Investing, it will be more like a lottery ticket.
that?
You never know what might turn out to be, because if there is a regulation telling that it is legal and we'll be regulating it, that is the day cryptocurrency will start making new highs, because a lot of people, a lot of liquidity will start to come in. But till then, I don't know how safe it is. People say it is safe enough, and there is a lot of liquidity in there. Yeah, if there is there, I would definitely keep one part of my savings, or one part of my income to cryptocurrency, not more than 1% or 2%. So that will
Mhm.
be overall, because yeah, why not take risk? Yeah, that is how you have to see. If it is regulated, well and fine. If it is not regulated, then next they tell that it is all zero. It doesn't matter, because anyways, I'm using only 1 or 2% of my total capital for it. So that
Okay,
I have
not
not
much to
started
lose.
investing in. Yeah, not much to lose. I have not started investing in crypto, but would definitely love to do it.
GZ. So I guess that is it. All my questions are answered. If you have anything to say, do you finally the thing is, do you have any? We generally ask if the if you like if you have any regrets in your life, or do you have like do you regret doing missing out on something or anything like that?
No, I don't regret anything. I love every mistake what I do, because that is what it has made me today,
Mhm.
and that is what I have learned. Making mistakes is a good thing if you take it in a positive way. Making
Mhm.
mistake from those mistakes you're made, because if you don't do any mistakes, you don't know what you are doing right or wrong, and you haven't tried anything. So I don't regret anything. I like doing mistakes, and learning from it is the my biggest positive takeaway from any mistake what I do. What I do is, if I see anyone doing a mistake and I realize that that is a mistake, I learn from that also. So instead of only, because I don't have time to repeat the same mistake what he has done. So That's the two things what I do. I don't regret. I haven't regretted till now. I don't know
Mhm.
what I will do in the future.
What are your plans for the future? Like 5 or 10 years
Oh
down the
yeah,
line?
yeah. 5 or 10 years down the lane, I'll be retired.
Oh, GG, bro. I guess, yeah, there is no further chatting about that. I guess we have answered that very precisely and to the point. So thank you so much, Sujit, for taking time to talk with me. You guys can check it out. Check what Sujit does. I'll give the link to his YouTube channel in my description. You can check it out. You can check out their training modules, and it's really amazing. I personally know Sujit, and he's really doing a good work. So thank you so much, Sujit, for talking with us.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, guys.